Hi everyone, this is just a video on how to create your Wix website. So I've sent you the link, so it's www.wix.com, and then what you'll need to do is create your account. So go ahead and do that and then log in. Now I've already done that. I didn't want people to see my login information, so I've already logged in. And so this is the site that you'll show up into when you log in. And what I'd like you to do is click on Create New Site. And then what you'll see is what kind of website. I'm going to put education. Oop, if I can spell it. I'm not quite sure why they're asking me this at this point. Oh, and I could have skipped it. Now, you'll come to this window, so you'll get let Wix create a website for you. Do not do this. So you want to create your own website with the editor. So do not let them create the website for you. Create one from the editor. Now what you do is edit a template. Now this is where you'll need to spend a bit of time trying to figure out what your website will look like. It's an important step because Wix will not allow you to change websites and take all your information with it if you decide to change the way it looks. So what you see here is drop-down menus on what you might want this to look like. So if you're creating a store website, if you want, to showcase photography, now all these can be changed. So what I'm going to do, and I haven't looked at this one yet, is click on online education and see what they look like. And then you can skim through. Now, some of the things I usually think about is where I want my tabs. So in this particular one, every time I just ignore this for a second, what you can see are the tabs along the top of that particular website. If I scroll down, let me see if I can find one with the tabs. Oh, no, I don't see any tabs along the left. Depending on my mood, it just changes. So again, this one here, you can see the tabs along the top. I don't see any that go along the side. Although this one might, it's hard to say with the way it looks. Anyway, what you want to do is pick one of these. And again, I pick from the form of how it looks. So let's just pick this one. So what you want to do is hit edit. Now, what this will let you do is take a look at it. So you may decide you don't want to use this particular template. And if so, go ahead and go through and pick another one. So again, this might take you a while. Now, the first time you come up, you can see all these buttons along the left. So this is how you're going to be creating your own website. So the add button will allow you to add about 20 different things, from text to video to audio to so on. I'll take you through those in just a little bit. And then here you've got your menu and pages. So this particular website has 1, 2, 3, 4 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4. So home, about, learning tools, and contact. As we'll be going through the class, you'll be adding more pages to your own. There's a theme manager. There's a way to change the background. You can add apps. You can add different media like podcasts and video. And then we'll also do the little blogging tab. So anyway, this is what the beginning looks like. What you'll need to do when you've decided on a template is to go through and delete all of this information. And that's pretty easy to do. Let me just click on this menu and pages. So now you can see the home, about, learning tools, and contact. So let's just go to, actually we're already at home. We don't need to do that. Now you can change all of this. So you can see the horizontal menu. You can see the back one, and I'm clicking in here. So you can change all of these things. So let's, so this is obviously a video. And so what I would like to do is to get rid of this video. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, what I just did, and you probably didn't see that, is I hit my delete button. I clicked on the center and hit the delete. Same thing, so if you scroll over this, you can see the text. You can hit the box here and then hit your delete tab. So I almost have a clean slate to work with. Okay, so in the beginning, what you'll do is just go through and delete all this. And there are templates that are totally blank, but I find it's easier just to do this in the beginning. Okay, now if you want to add some text. Now in the beginning, I'm just looking for you to set up your URL. So I'll show you that in just a second. Let me just show you some basic things. So you can add text. Now when you scroll over the text button, you can see you can add a heading, you can add a paragraph, and all of these can be changed. Let's just add a heading 1. Okay, and Wix is really nice because it's drag and drop. I can put this heading anywhere. So let's change the text. I just double clicked and add that. Now you can see that the headings can be changed. The font can be changed. The size can be dragged. You can bold, you can add color, and so on. There's tons of different things you can do with this. Okay, and so that's adding the text. Now, the other thing that I want you to do today is to add a blog. And so what you need to do is click on the little blog button and then add now. And then what it's going to do is add a tab for us and set up the basic blog. So what you can see in the background here is they've added some fake blogging here. You'll have to go in and delete all that. But to create your first post, you just hit create a post and let the editor do its job. And then here's where you just start typing. So I'm just going to add test. This is a test blog. And then you can add a whole bunch of other things to this. So let's add an image. Now, when you, why didn't that add? Maybe it's thinking. Actually, it looks like my screen. There it goes. Very slow. Okay, so here's where you'd have to add files from your computer. So let me hit upload. Upload from my computer, and I already have some pictures here. So I'm going to add 3. So it's going to upload them, and then I can pick it's uploading the third one. Say if I want this one, and you can see the little button down here, add to the page. Let me just add this to the page. Okay, so this is a famous church in Rome. You can make the picture smaller. Let me click here. So up at the top, you can see these different things you can do with the image. You can make it smaller, best fit, full width. You can align your text, so these little dots next to the box. So if you click here, you can see that the text is on that side. You can click it here, and then it switches over. You can also edit your image. So you can enhance it with lots of light and all the other things. So I'm just going to cancel that here. And then there's other settings here. You can make a link in your image. So say if you want to take someone directly to the website for this particular church, you can do that. And then once you're done, all you have to do is hit publish. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to the editor. Let it do its little thing here. Okay, and then now at the top you can see the blog button. So to get there, you'd want to go to your menu and then go down to blog just to see what it looks like. And there it is. There's the test. And then here's the other junk that you'll have to delete. Okay. So those are the two main things I want you to do this week. I want you to set up the basic website and to set up your blog because you'll be blogging this week. Now, what you need to do, a couple things. So you can hit preview to see what it looks like when you actually go there. You can go to your home and see where I've gotten some things. And the rest of these buttons you'll have to change. You can look at the blog. You can read about it, you can give comments and so on, which is what you'll be doing. And then you can go back to the editor if you need to change anything. Now, this is the important part. So I need the URL for your video. So what I want you to do is hit publish. And then this is the direct URL to your site. I want you to copy that with Control-C and paste it into your own document so that you have it. But this is the URL that I need. Now, I'm going to take you to, I'm going to click done here. And then I'm going to take you to the Blackboard site. So now what I want you to do when you have your URL and your blog set up, I want you to click on the Google Doc. Now, what I want you to do is to put your URL in alphabetical order based on your last name, and it'll be around mine. So let me change this. I'll just give it the one. I'm going to delete this later because I don't want that site as mine. Anyway, so what I want you to do is put your last name, first name, and then copy your website. So if your name starts with, last name starts with A, put it here. Last name starts with L, put it here, and then work around everybody else's. So, and I do put note, don't erase anything. If you make a mistake, contact me, and so on. And this will automatically save, so you don't need to do anything like that. Okay, so anyway, that is how you make your first website and add your blog to the page. Now I'll be making other videos on how to add other material later.